Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of numismatics, history, or just curious about the value of coins, today's video is for you. We're diving into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 1 penny coins, specifically the ones minted in 1913, 1935, 1937, 1939, 1963, and 1967. We'll explore their historical significance, the different conditions they come in, and how much they could be worth in today's market. Let's get started. First up, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny coin in fine condition. And more importantly, its big market value today in United Kingdom dollars. Whether you're a collector or just looking to learn more about this particular piece of history, you're going to want to stick around. Now, this is the coin we're talking about, the 1935 British 1 penny, a significant coin with an interesting history, and if you have one, it could be worth more than you think. Before we get into the value, let's take a quick look at the coin itself, starting with the design and its significance during the time it was minted. The 1935 1 penny features the classic image of King George V. This was the final year that the 1 penny coin carried the portrait of George V before he passed away in 1936, after which his son, George VI, took the throne. You'll notice the inscription, George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. Now, most importantly, let's talk about the value. Why does the 1935 UK 1 penny command such a high price today? Well, first off, the value of any coin is determined by several factors, including its rarity, demand, and condition. For the 1935 1 penny, the key factors are the fine condition of the coin and, more significantly, the fact that it has no mint mark. Most coins minted during this era, especially in the United Kingdom, would have a mint mark indicating where they were produced. However, the 1935 1 penny without a mint mark means it was struck in London at the Royal Mint, as opposed to other mints like the Birmingham Mint. Coins without a mint mark are often rarer, and when they are in fine or better condition, their value can soar. In fine condition, the 1935 1 penny is worth anywhere from $500,000, depending on the exact quality. But, hold on, if your coin is in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a much higher price, possibly $100,000 or more. Riocht often go for coins that are not only in great shape, but are also rare, and the 1935 1 penny with no mint mark is certainly in demand. Interestingly, in high demand are those coins that are in perfect or near perfect condition. Some auction houses have even seen this coin go for upwards of $700,000 or more, especially if it comes with documentation or if it's part of a collection. If you're fortunate enough to own one of these rarer specimens, it could be a real gem in the right market. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if your 1935 1 penny is in fine condition. Well, the grading system for coins is pretty simple once you understand the basics. Fine condition means the details are still visible, but you'll see some wear. If the coin is in excellent condition, all the features will be sharp, and if it's uncirculated, the coin will look as fresh as the day it was minted. The 1935 UK 1 penny is not just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history, and in fine condition, it could be worth quite a lot today. If you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, or if you come across one in your coin hunting, keep it in great condition because you may just have a valuable treasure on your hands. Next up, today, we're diving deep into the United Kingdom's 1937 1 penny without a mint mark, an unassuming copper coin that has become a prized collectible and could be worth a fortune in today's market. The year was 1937, and the United Kingdom was abuzz with the coronation of King George VI. As part of the transition, new coinage was introduced, bearing the king's portrait. Among them was the humble one penny, made of bronze and designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, a renowned sculptor and engraver. On the obverse, we see the elegant profile of King George VI. The reverse features Britannia, the iconic symbol of British maritime power. At first glance, this penny might look like any other coin from the era, but the absence of a mint mark makes it a standout in the world of numismatics. Here's the kicker. Most 1937 pennies were struck at the Heat Mint or the King's Norton Mint, both of which added tiny mint marks to the coin. However, a limited batch was minted without any mark, believed to be a trial or special issue for collectors. This makes the no mint mark variant incredibly rare. Now, condition plays a pivotal role in determining a coin's market worth. An extra fine condition penny retains much of its original detail with minimal wear. The sharpness of King George's features and Britannia's intricate details on the reverse can add thousands of dollars to its value. So, how much could this coin fetch in today's market? Depending on the condition and demand, a 1937 one penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition has been known to sell for anywhere between $600,000 and $800,000 or more. Some auctions have even seen prices exceeding expectations as collectors scramble to secure this rare piece of history. 1937 UK one penny without a mint mark is a shining example of how something small can hold immense historical and monetary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin reminds us to look twice at the treasures hidden in our collections. Next up, we're diving into a tiny but mighty piece of British history, the 1963 United Kingdom one penny coin. Could this humble penny in fine condition be worth a small fortune today? Before we talk about its value, let's take a quick journey back to 1963. The one penny coin was part of the British pre-decimal system, where 12 pence made a shilling and 20 shillings made a pound. This system was in use until 1971, when the UK switched to the decimal system we know today. This coin features a young Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Mary Gillick, and Britannia, the iconic symbol of British strength and maritime history, on the reverse. No mint mark. That's because these coins were typically minted at the Royal Mint in London. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin in fine condition means it shows moderate wear, with some details still visible, but it's far from pristine. However, even in this condition, older coins like the 1963 penny can carry value, especially for collectors. So, how much is a 1963 UK one penny worth today in fine condition? Generally, these coins are considered rare, as millions were minted. In average markets, their value in fine condition ranges from $300,000. However, certain factors can drive up the price. Unique patinas, or a collector seeking the final piece for their set. Here's the twist. If you happen to have a 1963 penny with a striking, such as a misaligned die or a double strike, the value can jump significantly, sometimes up to $400,000 or more in the right auction. Collectors often seek out coins from specific years to complete their sets. While the 1963 penny isn't rare, it holds sentimental value for many who lived during this period or admire Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. If you're selling, consider using online platforms like eBay or consulting a local coin dealer for an appraisal. Next up today, we're diving into an exciting topic. 1967 UK one penny coin without a mint mark, particularly in extra fine condition. This humble coin be worth a fortune in today's market? 1967 UK one penny is one of the last pre-decimal coins issued before Britain switched to decimal currency in 1971. This coin belongs to the final series that featured Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Britannia design on the reverse. Because they were minted in the Royal Mint, London, which did traditionally include a mint mark unless the coin was struck elsewhere. For collectors, this makes the 1967 penny historically significant as a representation of the end of an era. The coin has no mint mark, which was standard for pennies struck at the Royal Mint during this period. When we talk about extra fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows only minimal wear. The details of Britannia's robe, Queen Elizabeth's hair, and other intricate features should still be crisp and clear. Collector's condition is everything, and extra fine coins always command higher prices. Now, how much is the 1967 1 penny worth today? Despite being a common coin, billions were minted in 1967. Its value can vary greatly depending on its condition. In extra fine condition, this coin typically fetches anywhere from $500,000. However, if you have an uncirculated version, you might be looking at a value of $600,000 or even higher at auctions. While the 1967 United Kingdom 1 penny without a mint mark might not make you a millionaire, it's still a fascinating piece of history and a must-have for collectors of British coins. Next up today, we have a truly fascinating coin to discuss: the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1913. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, this one's sure to catch your attention. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1913 penny, its design, its current market value, and how much it could be worth today in fine condition. The United Kingdom 1 penny coin was first introduced in 1797, but the 1913 edition is one of the most interesting and highly sought out today by collectors today. In 1913, the penny was part of the series featuring King George V. His reign saw several changes in coin designs, and the 1913 penny carries a piece of that history. One of the notable changes in the design of the penny during King George V's reign was the new portrait of the king. The 1913 penny features a left-facing bust of George V, created by the renowned engraver Sir Edgar Bertram McKennell. Around the edge, the inscription reads "George V, King, Emperor." On the reverse side of the coin, we see a classic depiction of Britannia, the personification of Britain herself, seated and holding a trident. Britannia is a symbol of British strength and heritage, and she has been featured on British coins for centuries. The date 1913 is prominently displayed on the reverse, along with the denomination 1 pen Y. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1913 penny special. While pennies from this era were relatively common, what sets the 1913 edition apart is its rarity in fine condition. Over time, many of these coins were worn down due to circulation, meaning the ones in excellent or fine condition are much rarer. This penny is part of a transitional period. The reverse design featuring Britannia would later be replaced in 1928. And King George V would also undergo some modifications in his portrait on future coins. So, this specific penny from 1913 represents a brief moment in British numismatic history. The current market value of a 1913 1 penny, especially one in fine condition. Coin values can fluctuate over time based on rarity, condition, and demand. As of today, the 1913 penny is valued at a few different price points, depending on its grade. In fine condition, which means the coin shows clear details but might have some wear, the 1913 penny can fetch around $100,000 on the market. However, if you're lucky enough to have a coin in extremely fine or even uncirculated condition, prices can rise dramatically. A coin in such pristine condition could be worth anywhere between $200,000 or more. The higher the coin's grade, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that show little to no wear, with sharp details and lustrous surfaces, are always in high demand among collectors. Additionally, if the coin comes with original packaging or proof-like finishes, its value can soar even higher. Now that you know how valuable the 1913 penny can be, it's important to take care of your coins to preserve their value. Keep them in protective holders or capsules to avoid scratches or damage. And if you're storing them for a long time, make sure the environment is dry and cool, as extreme temperatures or humidity can cause coins to tarnish. Wraps up our deep dive into the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1913. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. If you've got one in your collection, you might just have a little piece of history and a valuable asset on your hands. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of British coinage and talking about a very special piece, the United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1939. You might think, 1939? What's so special about that? But trust me, this coin holds some serious value today, especially if you find one in a particular condition. Stay tuned as we explore why this specific penny is worth a lot more than its face value, and how much it's fetching in today's market. The 1 penny coin from 1939 was struck during the reign of King George VI. This was a year before the outbreak of World War II, a period of both political and economic turbulence. The design of this penny features the portrait of King George VI on the obverse, designed by the famous engraver Humphrey Paget. The reverse shows a simple yet elegant design of a seated Britannia holding a trident and a shield. These coins were struck in bronze and were used throughout the United Kingdom as part of everyday transactions. Coins without mint marks from 1939 are rarer than their counterparts, and that rarity is a big factor in driving up their value in the market today. It's a subtle detail, but if you're holding a 1939 1 penny without a mint mark, it could be worth much more than you think. The one we're discussing today is in what collectors call black shade condition. Now, what does that mean? In numismatics, a black shade or black tone coin has developed a unique patina over time, giving it a darker, sometimes almost blackened appearance. This is usually caused by years of storage or exposure to specific environmental factors, like humidity or pollutants. This coin worth today? A 1939 1 penny in regular circulated condition might fetch only a few dollars. However, a coin in near mint or mint condition without a mint mark can command a significantly higher price. Coins with a deep, dark toning, like the one in black shade condition, can sometimes even increase their value because of their rarity and aesthetic appeal to certain collectors. You have a 1939 1 penny without a mint mark in excellent condition. It could be valued anywhere between $10,000 depending on its specific grade. In rare cases, one in exceptional condition could be worth even more, sometimes reaching up to $1,500,000 or more in certain auction settings. Yes, that's right. A coin that was once worth just a penny could now be worth hundreds of dollars if it's in the right condition. The market for rare British coins is strong, with collectors from around the world eager to get their hands on specimens like the 1939 1 penny. Popular places to sell include online marketplaces like eBay, specialist auction houses like Bonhams or Heritage Auctions, and reputable coin dealers who deal in rare and historical British currency. If you have a 1939 penny and you're thinking about selling it, make sure to get it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Guarantee Service. A certified coin can help you get the best price as it assures buyers of its authenticity and condition. The United Kingdom's 1 penny from 1939, a coin that might just be hiding in your collection or in a drawer somewhere, waiting to fetch you a big payday. If you've got one with no mint mark and it's in decent condition, now's the time to get it checked out. It could be worth a lot more than you realize. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin content, and leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin like this one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden treasures. You never know what might be in your pocket. See you in the next video.